Ashe, ladies. This is Edwin Rose, aka Almond Rose, bringing you the truth. Hey, let's dive right into this. I'm gonna do this video is basically to help you pick out your handgun. There's a few things that you're gonna have to ask yourself. First being, do you ever want to conceal carry? So, and like I said, you don't have to go get your license first, but just be mindful. If you ever want to conceal carry, you need to get a compact gun. Compact gun versus regular gun. See the difference? I don't know if you can tell. But this is my concealed. This is my first one. This is a Ruger. It's about 3 inches bigger than my P320. And I know this is a bigger concealed carry, and I'll show you guys why. But this has nothing to do with you. This has something to do with me and my comfort level for a gun, a handgun. So if you ever want to conceal carry, that means carrying it in your purse, sliding it under the seat, on your person. You need to think about getting a compact handgun. So if you just want home protection, you can ride with this gun in your car. You can ride with this gun on your hip as long as it is exposed. Remember, this is an open carry state, so you don't need a CCW. So this is just too big for me to conceal. It's going to be bulky. It's going to hurt. It's going to, I'm a big guy. So just think of it like this on your hip. It's never like that with us. Your waistline might be a little bit bigger. So if your waistline is a little bit bigger and pushing this out, this is going to dig in your hip. And it does hurt. It is very uncomfortable. Even with my compact gun, it's this way because I'm left-handed. I'm a little bit heavier in the midsection, so it pushes it out, pushes it in. That bad boy digs in you. Or if I got on a good belt and this doesn't push out, it digs into me. So just be mindful. We'll get into all the different accessories because I got a great leather holster that I found that I use this for, and it's better than any $100 holster that you can go buy. Okay, just a regular generic holster for compact guns. So those are your choices. Now, once you make the choice of how you want to carry this gun, if you ever want to conceal carry, make sure you buy a compact gun. Okay, if you don't care about being a concealed carry, that opens up the door for you to pick whatever handgun you want. Now, I want you to pick 5 guns that you like. The color, whatever the scheme is, I will say this. Please stay away from, oh my goodness, I can't even think of the name, a Taurus. Please stay away from Taurus. Stay away from Taurus. Those handguns jam. My wife had one, I had one. Beautiful looking gun, but I mean, every 3 to 4 rounds it would jam. Please stay away from Taurus, okay? Just stay away from that brand. Other than that, pick 5 guns. After you pick your 5 guns, then what you need to do is go find those 5 guns at a gun store and ask to see those 5 guns, okay? Hopefully, you only make one stop. I think American Shooter is probably the best that I've seen have a little bit of everything. So, and I'm gonna show you a little gun safety here right now. So when you get there, and this is something that because I know everybody wants to see your gun, everybody wants to play with your gun, but as y'all know, I carry. So once again, you always want to make sure the magazine is out, see it's loaded, and most people think that this is a safe gun now. That's 100% false. And notice, this is the second thing that somebody's been trained. You never put your finger on here unless you're ready to fire this gun. Okay? You never pull this gun out unless you're ready to fire this gun. Okay? So, finger off the trigger, but wait. You always want to check the inside. That's why you want to check, because most of us, and you want to, when you showing people your gun, or you looking at your gun, or you cleaning your gun, you want to make sure your gun is like this in the cock position. Okay, put it out the chamber. So now it doesn't matter if you pull the trigger, play with it, whatever. But you want to be able to do a few things when you purchase your gun. So those 5 guns that you go pick, ladies, men, it doesn't matter. This is something that my wife and I think we went through about 4 to 5 guns. You have to be able to pull the slide. Okay, you have to be able to pull the slide. Have to. Okay, if you can't cock it, don't get it. If you sitting there struggling, and listen, man, gun salesmen are just like car salesmen. They're gonna tell you, "Oh, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to. Hey, you'll build up to it." No, you won't. Unless you're shooting every week, you'll never get used to it, because you go 3-4 months without shooting, clean your gun out, and then you can't cock it. Make sure you pick a gun that you can cock. Okay, that's the most important thing. Out of those 5 guns, I mean, if you're sitting there like this, put it down. I don't care if it's the most beautiful gun that you saw, you got the money for it, you can buy it 10 times over. Put it down. Put it down. Because most people are going to tell you to Northtown, if you're going to follow the rules, you can't have your gun loaded. You can't have your magazine in your gun. So that means you have to do this and be ready to go. Okay? See how fast that is for me, how easy that is for me. But if you're sitting there and you're seeing somebody approaching you and you're scrambling, first and foremost, you're scrambling for this. You get this in here, and now you're dead. It's too much time. Anything over 4 to 5 seconds for you to realize you're in trouble, and it takes you more than 4 to 5 seconds to get ready, you're in trouble. So make sure you can cock the gun. After that, just simple gun safety classes. Make sure you always check your chamber. Make sure when you start going shooting, I'm by backyard right now, sitting in my little bike station, so there's nobody around. But what you don't want to do is point the gun at anybody. Gun safety, you always want to point the gun down. When you go to ranges, these guys will teach you. That's why I say, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's real easy. That's another reason I like American Shooter. They have classes. They have the CCW class. They have gun safety classes. They have regular classes. They have classes. So always point your gun down. Never put your gun on your trigger. Never hold your gun like this. And okay, so here's another reason I picked this gun. See how big my hands are? You see how big my hands are? So I wanted a gun that I can actually, with the clip in, I can actually get a good grip. And this is the one that I could actually get a good grip on. So that's another consideration when you pick those 5 guns. Some of these, this holds 11. Okay, so some of them are gonna hold 6, some of them are gonna hold 9. It depends on what you pick. The handle is gonna be here. It's gonna be cut off. So you gotta make sure it's comfortable. I always like my pinky engaged. If my pinky isn't engaged, if this gun was here, I don't want it. I gotta have my pinky engaged, okay? All right, and then you gotta, once again, this video isn't for shooting purposes, it's for comfort. It's for comfort and picking your perfect gun. Okay, your hand size does matter. Okay, you're gonna have to, the gun is gonna feel different if it's too small or if it's too big. Okay, that's going right back to the old school joint. This gun is very comfortable for me. I love it. This is the double action gun. I love this gun, but it's big and bulky compared to what I use now. Okay. And like I said, my hand open, I can hide this gun, compared to, I can't hide this bad boy, you see? But that's the difference. I mean, like I said, it's just 2 to 3 inches difference. A little bit lighter. I haven't noticed anything for us to kick, but ladies, those are the tips that you can use to pick your favorite gun. Now, mind you, this might not be the gun that you love. This might not be the gun that this might be number 5 on your list. And then if you get through those 5 and you can't, you don't like the handle, you don't like, you don't like the handle, and you don't like the size of the gun, put them down. And you can't cock it. That's number 1. If you can't cock it and you don't like the handle, put them down. You might have to go to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. You know, like I said, little gun safety in here. Always make sure when you eject, if there's not one in the chamber, always remember, anytime you're handling a gun, never put your finger on the trigger unless you're pointing it at a target and it's ready to go. People around, never hold your gun like this. Always hold your gun down. At the gun range, they're always going to tell you to hold your gun down. Even with a misfire, hold your gun away and down. You know, my wife can clear a range because she'll be, baby. She'll be, baby, what's going on? My wife can clear the range. So just be mindful. Anytime, even if you want to say baby, put the gun down, baby. Always point the gun down. Okay. Other than that, family, enjoy, protect yourself. I'm doing this because I'm seeing more and more crimes against our sisters. Family, y'all gotta start paying attention. I don't care. I keep one in the chamber at all times. I'm ready to go at all times. I'm not finna cock. I'm not finna get ready. I stay ready. Okay? Put it on safety. Guys gotta know your guns. And like I said, it just takes a little time, man. You can do this on the weekend and go look at whatever, or your off days, whatever the case may be, and go look at your first 5. And then once you pick, I would say pick 2 that you like. Then American Shooter. I need to see if they'll pay me for plugging them so much. But go to American Shooter, because usually the guns that they sell you can shoot. Okay, don't misquote me, because like I said, since COVID, a lot of shit has changed. We don't even go to the indoor range anymore. We go to the outdoor range. But I like American Shooter. They've gotten my business for years. But yes, if you see something at American Shooter, 9 out of 10 you can shoot it in the range. But take your time to pick your favorite 2 that you can cock, that is comfortable with you. Then go shoot it. Shoot it. Okay. I also got to give you another little tip. Absolutely. Remember, do not buy a Taurus. I don't care what nobody say about a Taurus. Listen to me. I don't care what they say about a Taurus. Do not buy a Taurus. Okay. Number 2, do not buy a 22. Do not buy a 22. 38 is okay. I'm okay with a 38. I'm okay with a 38. I'm okay with a 9mm, and I'm okay for you guys a 45 if you can handle it. If you can handle it. Those are listen, let's just keep it simple. I'm okay with a 38. And if you can't, ladies, and don't feel bad. If you cannot squeeze or pull that slide, nothing wrong with a revolver. Nothing wrong with a revolver. Nothing wrong with it. You may not like the look. You might think, I gotta get a cute gun. It look like yours. No, nothing wrong with a revolver. And then I would say go to the higher calibers. If you get a revolver, still compact. I would say the least with a revolver, 9mm. I would definitely go 9mm, 40, 45, because you only got 6 shots. So you need to hit what you're aiming at, and you need to make sure he's down in the 6 shots. Most of these are going to be, like I said, anywhere from 9 and up. Okay, you only got 6 shots, so make sure when you get a revolver, you go and practice with it. But like I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting a revolver. Okay. And now a lot of the revolvers don't have the hammer exposed. So the hammer is this. A lot of revolvers don't have this exposed no more. It's already shaved off. It looks more like a semi-automatic anyway. So it's, like I said, absolutely nothing wrong with getting a revolver. So, like I said, once you pick your two, go shoot it. Now, the one that you're more comfortable with, that's the gun for you. So this is how you pick your gun. Just go back, look at this again if you need be. Just remember, it's always going to be about your comfort level, your comfort zone. Just remember some of the questions I asked you. Do you ever want to conceal? If you ever want to conceal, go ahead and get that gun that you're going to conceal with. Okay? If you ever want to conceal. Now, you can still conceal this, you know, and sorry about all of this, family. This gun is 30 years old. I bought this gun in 1992. This gun is 30 years old, almost 30 years old. So if you want a big gun like this, you can still conceal it. But the best is the compact gun for concealment. So just in case you ever want to put it on your body. And they have a lot of stuff under your breast, around your waist, in your hip, in your purse, that you can actually, you know, conceal your weapon with. But just be mindful of those questions. If you ever want to conceal, get a compact. If you remember your hand size, pick your 5. Remember your hand size. First thing first is pull that slide. If you cannot cock it, don't buy it. Put it down. If you struggling to pull that slide back, put it down. Don't get it. No bueno. Don't get it. Don't sit there and get sold on the gun because it's pretty and cute. You'll never be able to use it. You'll never be able to use it. Okay? Not in a timely fashion. Hand size. This is going to always tell if the gun is comfortable for you. Okay? I don't like the little short stubby ones. Okay? I like it so I can get it, and like I said, I have a big hand. So you ladies, you know, just make sure it's comfortable in your hand. Now once you shoot it, get with somebody that can show you how to hold your wrist. You know, if you wanna shoot like this, or if you wanna shoot like this, you know, just depends on, once again, your comfort level, how you shoot the gun. Okay, so if you're weak in the wrist and you're getting a 40, 45, you need to know how to shoot. Okay, once again, that's come down the road later. You can ask questions. I wanted to do this for the ladies, and for you guys that are out of state, know your state laws, figure them out. Here, I had an inbox this morning about shotguns, and this is it. I'm done. So if you want to do a shotgun, you don't need to go to a class. You don't need to go anywhere. You can go to a gun shop and purchase a shotgun. All they're going to do is do a background check. So for you homeowners and you ladies that are single, living by yourself, and you want to have a shotgun at home, just remember your first 2 rounds must be non-lethals. Okay? I use rubber pellets. I should have brought it out here to show you. My first 2 rounds are rubber pellets. Actually, it's rubber slugs. So you can go that route, but like I said, once again, know your laws. Nevada law, you have to have 2, I think it's the first 2 rounds, non-lethals. Okay, so that'll be bird shots or the rubber slugs. I use the rubber slugs, my first 2 rounds. Okay, you're defending your home. Your intent is to defend, not to kill. Understand? That's why they have that law. It's stupid. Don't, you know, it's not Edwin's law. Don't bite my head. It's stupid. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But that's the law here. I don't think I've never heard about it anywhere else. I've never looked. But for you guys that are not in Nevada, please look up your local laws or your state laws and find out what you have to do to carry, what you have to do to own a shotgun. Most rifles, you don't need anything. Excuse me. They just do a background check and you go. But ladies, I'm going to say this. The shorter the better, in my opinion. They have shotguns. The series is called Bull Pups. I like these. You got extended magazines. You got some that hold 15 rounds, but I think the kick is lesser because you can hold it like an AR. You can hold it like a rifle. You got a pistol grip, and you can actually, hold it. So I like that. That's my next shotgun. I got the big ass Mossberg, so my next shotgun will be a bullpup. So, like I said, but you once again go to American Shooter and say, hey man, I would like to shoot, a shotgun or your bullpup if you have one that I can rent and shoot, and see what you like, see what you can handle. Now, once again, it has some kick. That's why I like the pistol grip for the ladies. I don't like the single hand. That shit kick back, hit you and bust you up. You seen all them funny videos. That shit is real because people get out there and they too cocky with the shit. You have to respect these things. These are not toys, okay? Especially a shotgun. When I see dumbasses out there holding a sawed-off shotgun with one hand like this, that's bad business. A sawed-off shotgun, if you got I think here is 18 inches. So if you have anything, I think it's 16 inches or 18 inches, don't quote me. But if you got a gun that's sawed off like this, right? First thing first, you should be shooting it from the hip. You should be holding it, shooting it from the hip. You should not be, anyway. I know I always call Las Vegas, but I'm born and raised in Louisiana, so that shit is no. You go fuck around and kill yourself, But anyway, yeah, that's the ways that I want you guys to realize, to say, hey, write these little tips down and go pick the favorite gun for you. This is my baby. This is about the best handgun that I find. This is a Sig Sauer. Okay, it is a P320. I love it. Never jammed. I put maybe 4,000 rounds through this gun. It never is jammed. Beautiful. Did a little customizations on it. Did a little gold. I switched the mag release to left-handed. As you guys see, I'm left-handed. It was easy. Sat in the kitchen table and did it. Just took the pins out and flipped this around, put the mag release on the other side. But y'all don't have to worry about all of that. Just find you a gun that you like and that you're comfortable with. All right? Hotel.